Yep, flooded the base. Well done. There we go, mate. Base flood. Flood base. Right, let's get that mocked. Ooh, there's some stuff fell in there as well. Okay. What are you saying? Too deep? Too much liquid. Big. That out. There we go. But yeah, so what I'm building here is an airlock. Yeah, cleaning the bottles up afterwards, after you've had a flood, is a bit of a pain. And yeah, it does take a while. Not going to do that, it's too much. Okay, so we have ways of doing that. So once we've built a break here, what we can do is we can go something like this, do the same over here. So we're going to build a block there, so the guys can still get past to get to and from various things. Right, so we've now got a block there. So what we can do here is deconstruct a tile. All the water will fall out, and because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's only about 8 squares worth of water, it's going to spread out quite thinly across here, and we'll be able to mop it, whereas here we can't mop it. And then when I seal it up again and get rid of that block, this water will then spread out, and I should be able to mop that as well. I hope you see what I mean, because I'm about to do it, so you'll find out anyway. I might build a block there actually. Can we just pop a block at that end? Just so that it doesn't go out through the door. Although if it does, I'm not that bothered. It'll ultimately end up in that water tank. Still got a Pacu living in there, which is cool. Look at Abe. Look at Abe's face. He's saying I'm cold. Look at his face. I'm cold. Great stuff, Otto. Well done. Can somebody get rid of that there now, please? That's the one. Oh, bath time? What do you mean bath time? Oh, we've got Otto on it. Oh, Otto's no. Oh, it's got a cold. How cold is it down there? Somebody told me to put Wheezeworts down there. Now you're getting cold. Shocking. Shocking. Let's have some light on. Oh, I can see what I'm doing now. Oh, good grief. What am I doing? Everyone stops, has a bit of food. Oh, his thumbs up there. Grizzly meal. Terrible meal. Sprouts again. So as you can see, I've built another level of flooring in, and that's just because two reasons really. First one is to keep the water level quite high. If I just dug all this out and dug the bottom out, it might have dropped low, and I didn't want it to be dropping below this. It wouldn't do anyway, but it's just to keep it high, because I might take a level out here so that I can put some machinery or bits in here at some point, because this is still inside the base, and also at the moment it's only 2 squares high, so it's more like a corridor. I'd rather it was 4 squares high. You know, 3 for these is okay, but 3 or 4 is usually the room height. Some machines are quite tall. So what we can do is we can deconstruct some of this. So as buildings, so we can just deconstruct some of this. Once they've built some bits there, we can go like this and get rid of some of those blocks. So we'll be lifting the roof up a little, safe in the knowledge that all that water isn't going to just flow out and drown the base again. There you go. How much more room is there? How beautiful is that? The other thing I could do is make the rooms a bit prettier, because again, still quite a few of them have got a lot of red in them. So especially where people are spending time running on machines or cooking. Oh, and look at that now. That plant, I think, has set that room off beautifully. Oh, it's probably a shine bug as well. Where did they come from? Where have I got shine bugs from? I'm not complaining, it's just that, you know, if you leave them in your base, they will eventually die off, which is no good. We don't want shine bugs dying off, do we? Now, I've deliberately not done anything else over there, because I want them to finish this because of all this stuff. Alright, so guys, can we finish this door? This door here. Are you a 9? It is a priority 9. It's easy enough to get rid of these because this is still in the base. If anybody in the base will be able to do that. There's only 2 people who will wander outside the base because there's only 2 suits at the moment. Almost there. Let's do that. Right, how are we doing down here for that water? Have we sorted that water out? Okay, it's dropped. It's dropped anyway. Can we now mop that? In fact, let's build the insulated tile in up there, because they can't use that at the moment, which means none of that's working. Can we mop that? Is that moppable? Is it thin enough to mop? Too much water! Okay, we dropped too much out. Oh, that's a shame. I'm going to actually deconstruct that. There we go. Fine. It's just falling into that tank, which is fine. There's a Pacu in there. He'll love it. He'll love it. Maybe telling his mates, look what I've installed in my house. I've got my own waterfall now. Anti-entropy thermal nullifier you found. Good. Good. Build a room round it and flood it with hydrogen. That'll be you sorted for heat. I'd be just happy with a natural gas generator. That'd be like the best thing in the world. Right, so this now has been built. So what we're going to do is we're going to lock that. Priority 9, lock it. So I want somebody to come up, lock it so we can't get through there, which means that the germs can't get through either. Now there are some dodgy polluted oxygen in there. There is polluted oxygen in there. There's some good oxygen. There's also chlorine. Chlorine will kill the germs off. Oxygen will kill the germs off. Nails, why didn't you go and do that? I'd be quite happy if you did that. That'd be lovely. Now, you've done a good job there, though. I'm not criticising the job you've done. Deconstruct buildings, yeah. Let's just make sure I'm not doing something stupid and letting a load of water through like I did last time. That should be alright, getting rid of all those 4. Good job. And it's locked. Cool beans. We need to get rid of that now. Is that priority 9? So that now they'll be able to come in, up, diggy dig dig. Right, let's have a look. What's going on over here? And you know what? That's the end of the map. This here is the end of the map, which means it doesn't look like I found anything. Oh dear. I'm going to have either nothing on this map, nothing at all, or everything all in one place. Oh, that's a disaster, isn't it? Well, we need to carry on, don't we? Because there's still something to explore here. So I think what we'll do is we're going to come down under this polluted oxygen here. We're going to leave this guy quite happy. We're going to come through the top of this, I think, and we're going to dig. We want to leave that. We don't really want to be too close to it, do we? Can we go like that? Well, we can go like that, yeah. We're going to go like that. We're going to go like that. We're going to go like that. To there. And this is going to be a ladder like that. Can we get down there? Should do it, shouldn't it? Good stuff. So once you can actually get to that, oh, they can. Look, they've built the hatch there. So all of a sudden now we have a natural barrier to the germs that are in there. So hopefully, once the chlorine and oxygen have sorted out the germs in here, if they ever do, then we shouldn't get any more coming past this point, really. Unless it's on the... oh my goodness, look at that. Look at the state of it. Oh, that's not healthy, is it? Okay. That's bobbins. Long walk, isn't it, mate? Long walk to get to do your job over here. Good lad. A bit more dirt. Taking dirt back with him. Okay. Right, where am I up to with my water? We can get rid of this, can't we? Deconstruct the building on the end here. Do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Cancel that. Just in case, because that looks quite deep still. Why is that still quite deep? It's too deep. Woohoo, more water. Cool. Uh-oh. That don't look good, does it? There's sparks coming off it. I don't think I've ever seen those before. Do they do that? Is it just because it's in water? Oh no, they do that. I just I didn't recognise it. Never seen that before. Oh, I never noticed that before. Let's put it that way. Oh, we've got chlorine in here. Where's that chlorine come from? I just never noticed the sparks on the batteries before it. I wondered if it because they were sat in water, but apparently no, they just do that anyway. Just never noticed, that's all. Never noticed. And they're actually down here digging this lot out now, which is pretty good. Gonna need a floor tile in here, aren't we? Probably try a mesh tile in there. In fact, no, what we'll do is we're going to cancel that. We're going to build a ladder down there. Not there. Down there. Cancel those. Going to build maybe a mesh tile. No, we don't need to build a mesh tile now. The water, if any water or ice melts, it will seep down this way. And the idea being that these are going to be auto harvestable. Somebody's mastered a job. Well done. Some sleek wheat. Cool stuff. Right, who's mastered a job? Ruby. Ruby the gopher. Now, Ruby, how are you? So your morale is 10. And again, Trash Cubed, if you're looking at the screen or playing your own game, I don't know. But on mine, Ruby, she's in a job that requires a 2 morale level, but because she's been in an 8 before, it still says that her job morale needs are 8. So I think, because it says at the bottom there, highest expectations, tier 3 plus 8 expectation. I'd be quite happy putting Ruby into here. There we go, Ruby. Get some skills. Get some skills. Sorted. Sorted skills. Beautiful. Yeah, I thought you might be. Trash Cubed is watching the stream and playing at once. Something recommended for people with 2 monitors, not just 1. We need to just mop that up there, don't we? Just get rid of that bit there. Oops, soggy feet. Yeah, just make sure there's none lying about there. There's still some seeping around, isn't there? It's seeping across the room. Can we get somebody mopping, please? Mopping's good. It's good for you. Good stuff. Right, that's sorted. That's sorted. Just a million bottles lying around. Oh! Oh! Whoa! 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 What on earth has gone on there? So our door's opened. Our sensor is still underwater, but it's opened the door. Current pressure is 403 kg, and it's dropped below that, which is weird. It looks weird, but it's doing the job. And now the pressure's building again, but it's working. The door works. I mean, it looks odd because the water clings to the ceilings there. But I mean, if it wasn't clinging to the ceiling, I'm still pretty sure it'd be above the level I want it to be. If you look at this tank over here, which has been set up for a long while, and there's no water clinging to ceilings, the water level tends to stop at about here, where there's a big long bit and there's a circular bit under it. It tends to stop at the top of the dial, which is here. So it's a bit odd that everything else is... See, they're both set to the same pressure. So I would have expected this water to drop to this level and then open the door then, but it hasn't. It's done something weird, but it is working. So let's not worry too much about it because it appears to be working. The pressure's still going down, so we're actually using water. This is next activity. Blah 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 blah. Next activity is 18.6 cycles, so it's not actually going to erupt for another 18.5 days, which is fine. It's all fine. It will erupt when it needs